Hello, Pisces. Sarah here from Divinely You. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I really wanted to talk about this Mars in Gemini transit because Mars is going to be here for a long time. It made its way into Gemini in August, around August 20th, depending on your time zone. And it's going to be here until March 22nd-ish of 2023. That is a long time for Mars to be in any sign. And so I wanted to talk about how it relates for you and what will be, give you some idea and some guidance as to what might be coming through. So this is going to be in your fourth house, and the fourth house is about home, family, moms, children. It's going to be about self-care, that kind of thing. And so you may be experiencing throughout this time, things connected to your home life, things connected to your mom and your relationship, or if you are a mom and how you relate to your children, that might be coming through for you during this time. And throughout all of this, of course, we will have other transits, including Mercury retrograde. I'm recording this on September 8th, and Mercury goes retrograde on the 9th. And so we will have that going on. So there may be a lot of mindset shifts around your home life, around your family, around your relationship with your children or your mom. And then we will have Mars square Venus. So the divine masculine and divine feminine will come together, kind of creating some friction, yet the lesson to, find some balance between your divine masculine and your divine feminine, both within yourself and maybe in your relationships. And really focusing on finding that balance, finding a way for there to be like a divine union between not only your inner divine masculine, divine feminine, but in relationships around you, and as that relates to your home life. Maybe this is you're a divine masculine son, as in a boy child to a mom, and it's finding a balance there, finding a new relationship or way of connecting with your mom. Or if you are the mom and you have a, son, maybe it's connecting to your son in a different way. We will then have Saturn square Uranus, and that's going to create kind of restriction and control. It's going to be some pullback energy. We're going to have a lot of slow down and really process through a lot of mental mindset, communication, type energy rolling through all of this Mars and Gemini transit. And so especially during that Saturn square Uranus transit at the end of September, the beginning of October, we're going to have Pluto stationed direct in Capricorn, and he's going to be looking ahead at Aquarius like, oh, hi, we're about to play together. And so that can be kind of like a looking ahead at new revolutions or new beginnings. And definitely going to have I feel like there's going to be a lot of energy shift during that time. And I'm going to a retreat that weekend, so there will definitely be some energetic shifts during that weekend for me and the people that I'm at that retreat with. To have that transit occur during the retreat is going to be really interesting. And then throughout Scorpio season, so mid-October through about mid-November, we will have eclipses. And so that will definitely amplify this energy, that will definitely amplify your home life, your relationship with your mom, your children, your self-care, being kind of like emotionally intelligent, managing your emotions during that eclipse season. That feels like it's going to be very intense. That eclipse season feels very intense to me. Because then Mars will go retrograde during that Scorpio season on October 31st. And so again, more like slow down. It's all mental processing. It's all a lot of inner work. It's all a lot of emotional intelligence and emotional growth work. And then so Mars will be retrograde until about mid-January 2023. And then we will start to see a little upswing in the energy, a little, kind of, did you do the work? Are you, did you up level your emotional self-care, that kind of thing. Mars will leave Gemini on March 22nd, roughly. And then, of course, Pluto will move right into Aquarius the next day. So we will definitely start to see a lot of energetic shifting at the beginning of 2023, but it's all going to be from like this new perspective, right? Because we're going to process through all this stuff the latter part of this year, before the energy starts to kind of upswing and move forward. And so there's going to be a lot of shifting, a lot of changing, a lot of emotional growth, a lot of relationship, home life changes for you, Pisces, during this. Maybe you're moving, maybe you're settling into a new home, maybe you're building a home, and reinventing your relationship with home. Maybe this is finding your home within. As I'm a nomad, I've been a nomad for a while and kind of find my home wherever I'm planted. And so, maybe that's happening for you, is really finding your home within. And that could be a lot of emotional growth work to find your home within and trust your no matter where you are geographically planted, but to find your home within yourself. And that could be said for so many people at this time, not just Pisces, but that's definitely where this energy is going to be concentrated for you during this Mars and Gemini transit. Journaling during this time, looking back at your journal, looking back at your photos or calendar, from roughly May into June of 2021. And, what were you envisioning or prepping for during that time? What were you seeing for yourself during that time? And that could really, be coming up during this Mars and Gemini transit now. And definitely, journaling, meditating, connecting with yourself through this transit, really grounding into the earth, sitting on the earth, or just sitting planted with your feet planted on the ground and feeling that column of light, rooting you into Mother Earth and rooting you into your body, and really focusing on that root security chakra. That root chakra is our security base. And so really rooting into that. If you have hematite stone, that would be a good one to use during this time. I do have a red jasper stone that I use to work with my root chakra. And then I have a smoky quartz that I use, one of my favorites, because it's very not polished and earthy, and grounded. And so this will kind of focus that energy just below your root chakra to really, pull you into the earth and ground you in. This is a big transit. And there's a lot of things going on during it that are very mental and mind and thinking and communicating and technology related and things like that. And so just a lot of processing and growth for you going on with your emotions. And so to really ground yourself in, and, allowing yourself to experience the emotions, but not being sort of reactive to your emotions, will be helpful during this time. So of course, this was an overall for Sun in Pisces. However, if you would like to look really at your unique chart, to get further guidance, you can get an individual reading with me. My email is below. If you have questions, you can leave a comment below and I will answer it. And if you feel called, or maybe some synchronicities are showing up, you can come back to this video throughout this transit, to hear it again and see if sometimes when I go back to a video that I watched, if I go back to it months later after I've done a lot of inner work, it sounds completely different to me. I hear something completely different. I don't even know what I heard the time before, because that's not what I heard this time through. That just kind of is how it rolls with me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that it was helpful, and I will see you on the next video. Love you.